Hi guys, my name is Mrs. Carter and I'm the WAP teacher at Capital High School. That's AP World History. I'm so excited for you guys to join Capital in the fall. It's such a great school and I know you're just going to love it. I want to take a couple of minutes of your time to talk to you about AP World History so you can decide if this is the class that you want to sign up for next fall when you're figuring out your sophomore schedule. One of the things that you should consider when deciding if you want to sign up for this class is how much do you love history. So this class covers a lot of history, over 10,000 years. So we start at 600 BCE and we work all the way up to modern day, which is really awesome. One of the things that I love about this class is that there's not a ton of emphasis on European history. We certainly cover European history, but there's a real emphasis on other regions. And so you may be discovering things that you didn't know before, learning about different time periods, learning about different regions. And so that's a really exciting thing to consider with this class. To give you an example of some things that we cover in class, we look at world religions. So we spend a lot of time looking in depth at these religions. So what were their origins? What happened as they spread? What was the impact on the people as these religions spread? And it's a really fun thing to look at. Another thing that we look at, of course, are empires and the rise and fall of different empires. And we're not just studying the Roman Empire. So, for example, we'll look at China. China had a ton of different empires in its vast, beautiful history. So we'll be looking at those empires and saying, well, why did this one rise? And why did it fall? And what changed over time? We'll be looking at gunpowder empires. And what happened once these empires started to get new technology? How was that a game changer for the region? So as an AP World History student, you're not just given a set of facts. You're not just given a list of names and dates that you need to memorize. Instead, you are looking at primary sources and secondary sources, and you're analyzing those. You're looking at connections between time periods, connections between leaders. We're comparing things. We're looking at outcomes, and we're discovering just what it means to be a true historian and to look at primary sources and make conclusions from that. So you might be thinking, why would I take an AP class? What is an AP class? Well, one of the benefits of an AP course is that you get a weighted grade. So this means that you may have the same letter grades as your friends, but you will have a higher GPA. And that's because AP courses are weighted because they're more rigorous. Another great benefit of AP is that you get potential college credit. And so in the spring, you'll be taking an AP test, and depending upon how you do on the test and the college that you go to, you might be able to get some college credit for that score, which is really helpful. AP courses also help prepare you for college. Because you have taken AP courses, you are set up for success. So you've been in a rigorous class, you understand the protocol of college classes, and so therefore making that transition from high school to college will be that much easier. It also looks really good when you're applying for colleges and scholarships. So even though you're sophomores, it's not too early to be thinking about where you want to go to college and the scholarships that you're going to apply for. Having AP courses and being successful in those courses really looks good. Another thing to consider is that you will be with like-minded students in this class. So you're going to be with other kids that love history, kids that love to talk about history, kids that are interested in being there. They want to be at school. They want to talk about things. We have a lot of fun in class. We laugh a lot, and we discover new things. And it's a really great group of kids. So you'll kind of find your people in AP classes. What can you expect from my class? Well, this is a college level course, so it is rigorous. So you'll be given a college level textbook in which you're expected to read. You will be given essays to write as well. So as a historian, your job is to take primary sources and to make conclusions from those. And so you do that through different essay writing activities. You're expected to analyze different documents that you're given and different artifacts from history. And of course, we'll be discussing lots of things in class and having lots of in-depth talks about things that we've read and discovered. Ultimately, what we're working for is preparing you for college and preparing you for that AP test in May. So How can you get more information? So maybe you're kind of considering this, but you have questions or you're not exactly sure. My email is up on the screen. You can also get that from your teacher. There's a sophomore open house that will be happening at Capital High School as well, and that's on February 5th at 6 p.m. So I would really encourage you to come to that. I'll be there. I'd love to talk to you about the class and answer any questions that you might have. AP World History is a wonderful, amazing class, and I really, really hope that you will consider it. So come see me at the sophomore open house or email me with any questions that you have, and I hope to see you in the fall. Thanks for listening.